Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Knights. Made the defense look slow that time. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Important second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Fourth down and very long. The offense is still on the field. They're going to go. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a deep completion. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run it here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. but there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Makes a spectacular diving catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. To the air, it's Nolan. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball raised underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Comes up with the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Ohio State. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State
14, UCF 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. Catch is made. Room to run here. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. The Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Knights pick up enough for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well,